It is a pleasure to present the Redland City Council 2014-15 budget. This year's budget not only guides Council's finances for the next 12 months, it will lay the foundations for a strong and secure future for the city by investing in projects that will provide for future generations. By investing in key projects such as the regeneration of the Cleveland CBD and development of key waterfront projects such as Toondah Harbour and Wynham Creek, this year's budget will create a positive legacy for the Redlands that will benefit generations to come. Most pleasing of all, this budget lays the foundations for this positive legacy, while at the same time keeping cost of living pressures low for our residents. This year, we have again kept our headline rates to a minimum increase. For Category 1A, owner-occupied property, with a property value of about $280,000, this equates to less than $1 a week, about 80 cents. This means over the last 3 years, we have kept our total headline rate increases under the comparative 3-year Total Consumer Price Index, or CPI. This year's budget has also maintained existing concessions for pensioners with a full pension discount of $330, providing more than $2.5 million in discounts for our local pensioners. Residents will also only see a modest 3.3% increase in water prices. Council has absorbed most of the state government's 14% increase in bulk water costs. This was achieved by reducing the council-controlled retail component of the water pricing and not increasing water access charges. Council has also successfully absorbed millions of dollars in other external cost increases, including a 13% increase in electricity prices and a 7% rise in petrol. These increases add $12 million to our operating costs. In addition, we are also battling reduced funding from other levels of government, making it harder and harder to balance our budget. But rather than pass these increases onto you, the residents, through rate hikes, we've absorbed them, and we will continue to work hard to find other ways to make ends meet so our residents aren't made to suffer. This year's budget commits to on-the-ground projects that will be seen in local neighbourhoods. Redlanders love their parks and open spaces, and this year we will invest nearly $6 million for upgrades such as new play equipment. There is also almost $1 million for a new community sports and resilience centre on Russell Island, complementing the sporting fields that were completed last year. We will continue our focus on roads with $14 million to be spent to make it safer, smoother and faster for residents to get around our city. This includes $2.5 million on Southern Redland May roads, one of the fastest growing areas of Redlands, and a further $1 million for Southern Moreton Bay Island roads. The future growth of this city will also be provided for with $11.6 million investment in wastewater treatment plants, including $3 million for the Point Lookout facility. The Redlands' reputation as a city of islands will also be enhanced with $13.7 million for marine and foreshore infrastructure, including boat ramp upgrades, new jetties and pontoons. These projects will be seen in local streets and neighbourhoods. And with other strategic citywide projects, this budget supports the growth of Redlands and provides a secure future for the city. Our strong financial position also provides security for our future, with Redland City having some of the lowest debt per household in southeast Queensland. So while other levels of government struggle to reduce their debt, Redland City Council has worked very hard to keep debt low and build strong cash reserves. This means our residents are not forced to finance debt, again reducing cost of living pressures for our ratepayers. So as you can see, there is much to be achieved in the 2014-15 Redland City Council budget. It delivers a strong program of long-term citywide projects, it keeps cost of living pressures as low as possible for residents, and it sets a strong financial position for Council moving forward. But while our current financial position is strong, Council is committed to not becoming complacent. There is still much work to be done. We will continue to look for ways to deliver the projects and services the community expects while delivering the best value possible for the money our ratepayers invest in our city. We will review current service offerings and work with the community to continue to keep costs down while meeting your expectations. And by continuing to look for ways to improve, we will ensure Redland City remains the best place to live, play and do business. So now, I commend Redland City Council's 2014-15 budget to you and look forward to working with you toward a strong and secure future for our wonderful city.